Hello everybody and welcome to our on-screen tutorial for this week. This week we are going to be chatting about branding, personal and professional branding, and the importance of understanding some key fundamentals of how branding works, not over-analyzing branding and how it all fits together. And I'm reminded of starting business in 2005, casting my mind back to all the expensive mistakes that I've made and that very old-fashioned saying that we wish we knew then what we know now, how much further we would be. And that's how I feel about branding. It is quite simple. It's nothing worth over-analyzing, but at the same time, if you haven't done a marketing degree, marketing and sales degree, and you are self-taught, as are most of us, then it can be a bit of a minefield. So firstly, before I move into our branding checklist for today, just a top checklist, I want to mention this incredible slide and saying that I bring up in all of the webinars for our training that we do, in that people do not buy goods and services, they buy relations, stories, and magic. Really important for us to keep this in mind when we are creating and putting together our personal and our business brand, our branding guidelines. Because if people are looking for a connection, another slide and something that resonates with me deeply is when we say, don't create ads, create a connection. This is what people are looking for, and business will always be about people, relations, stories, and magic. So when we know this and we understand that this is how we can be seen online, this is how we can get our adverts, our images, our website, all of our clear messaging seen online, is just understanding that humans are looking for a connection. They're looking for the stories and the magic. Knowing that first, we can then move into looking at a simple branding checklist. I actually found this lovely shortcut synopsis about branding on Pinterest, and I'm loving Pinterest, and so should you, especially if you are a visual person, a visual learner. I find so many things on Pinterest really help me with Google Ads, digital marketing, social media management, search engine optimization. It's really handy to have some pinboards going within your Pinterest profile about all things drop shipping. It's all in there and it's all visual, especially if you like the pictures and the infographics. So this is basically the fundamentals of branding. Brand building for minimal entrepreneurs, bloggers, and creatives. Keep in mind, define your brand. What are the values and beliefs of your brand, your personal and your business brand? Identify your strengths. Why should people invest in your products and services instead of your competitors? What makes you different? What sets you apart from all of the rest? What will make you shine amidst all the others when you're advertising on Google or on social media? Know your target audience. Who do you want to reach with your business or services? How and where can you reach them? Really important, like the first slide that I went through, is knowing your customers, knowing your audience, and then knowing that they buy relations, stories, and magic. Climb into their head, climb into their brains. What are they thinking? What are their emotions surrounding the products that you sell and the services that you provide? Where are they? Create your brand story. How do you tell people what you do and why you do it? In everything that you do, how do you tell people what you do and why you do it? Find your voice. What tone do you use to connect with your audience? And also the importance of consistency and discipline of wherever our ads are displaying, be it Google ads, LinkedIn ads, Twitter ads, Facebook ads, and then your social media, your posts, etc. That all needs to be completely consistent, have the same message, have clarity of messaging. You know, it's like I pick up sometimes in our coaching business where we have a client is dealing with an ad agency, a Google Ads agency, and a social media agency, and we pick up that they are not collaborating. The message is a little bit mixed up. And you will find that out in terms of how the followers and clients are responding to the ads and the social media posts that you're putting out there. You will pick up very clearly if your messaging is not consistent, and that your tone must be the same on all platforms. Design your look. How do you represent yourself visually? Does your aesthetic communicate your story and values? Really important. Your design should also blend and lend well to your following, your customers, your followers. It's not about you. It's about your products, your customers, your followers, and maintaining that branding throughout all of your platforms. Again, just a simple error that maybe we have had in the past is we've designed some nice new banners, and I go and I see that on Facebook we have the new banner, and on LinkedIn we have the new banner, but guess what? On Twitter we forgot to adapt the banner, and then I arrive on the Twitter page and it just looks like an old banner, and immediately I feel like, wow, this hasn't been updated, it's not consistent. So design your look. Also think about updating your look. That is something nice as well. When I think of our branding that we've had since 2005, let's face it, times change, we've changed, the products, the experiences that we're selling have changed. Think about having a nice refresher, a nice shake-up of your look. But also when you are deciding on logos, etc., try to build some brand longevity into your branding, into your look, so that you're not updating it, every couple of years, because that can be a very, very expensive exercise. And a final point is a reminder to be consistent. Is your branding consistent across all your platforms? And if not, it definitely needs to be. Another point as well, in terms of your strengths, your unique selling points, it's important to know what your unique selling points are, because this is something that you would build into your Google ads and also your social media posts. It would also be something that you might add to your home page, is to include your unique selling points. Maybe it's a membership that you have and none of your other competitors have. Perhaps it's the type of blue chip companies that you do business with that would make you look like, a leader of the pack rather than a little rat or mouse at the back of the pack trying to keep up. You might also like to think about the total reviews that you have. That's a unique selling point, is maybe you have lots of service reviews that you can brag about. Essentially, it's just, what can you brag about yourself and your business in a very diplomatic, professional way in all that you do on your landing page and your ads? That pretty much sums it up for today. I hope that you have found this session useful and practical, that you can go away and think about for a while and implement some changes, and that as a business person, an entrepreneur, anybody really, that you just have a nice short checklist of what needs to be in place for your brand. It need not be something that we overthink or overanalyze. It really is quite simple, and it's all about relations, stories, and magic. We want to see more of you bringing that out in your businesses for customers to enjoy. Thank you for joining me this week, and I look forward to seeing you again sometime soon. Take care.